Well, folks, we're going to go live to the telephone line now. We have a very important caller calling in, and we certainly would love to welcome online. The lady is called Miss Dale Foti. Dale, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning, Rula. How are you doing today?
Nice. Oh, your voice is coming in so crisp and clear. And
great.
Yes, indeed. It has to come in crisp and clear because we know you're affiliated with one of the biggest movies out there. It's going to be previewing today in New York. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Dale Foti is the executive producer of the movie Jamaican Mafia. Welcome for the first time to the show. How are you doing?
Thank you. How are you doing? I love your show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I understand you're supposed to be heading to Atlanta today.
Oh, my God. Yes, I am. We are all so exhausted because we have a premiere this evening in New York, which is our world premiere, and then we're leaving tomorrow first thing for Atlanta, Georgia for the premiere there. So it's been quite the run.
Well, I tell you something. I'm going to take a couple of minutes and talk to you because a number of people in the chat room and you're being heard on 12 radio stations throughout the world right now. Couple of things.
Wow.
And I'm not sure how much information you can provide. There was supposed to be a premiere opening in New York about 3-4 weeks ago. There were some hiccups. Firstly, how is that producer doing? How is he doing health-wise?
Okay, so that was our director. Donzo, and we call him Donzo. He's such a hard worker. He had so much work to do, and I guess he was under pressure to get the film ready for the premiere in New York. And at first, they were telling us he had a stroke. He had the only copy of the film with him last minute, and he was under so much pressure getting the film ready. Of such a terrible thing, and so they rushed into the hospital. We couldn't get the film in our hands. Wow. We had a sold-out show of, I think it's something like 680 people in the audience, red carpet event, and then we tried to get the movie. We couldn't get the movie, and we had to tell the audience that we could not premiere that evening. So it was heart-wrenching for us. We were worried sick about Donzo. He's doing well now, thank God, and he's coming also to the premiere in Georgia, so everyone will get to meet him.
I'll get a chance to meet him. Well, let me touch a little of this. And I know you guys are working so hard. It's a movie that's well anticipated. I'm getting messages in the chat room now, right? Someone named Toronto Queen, she's a co-pilot for a show. She says, I've been trying to find out when is it going to be premiered in Toronto, Canada. And let me say this. This is not the first time I've got inquiries. I've got something like about 20-odd inquiries on my YouTube, on my Facebook page, when it's coming to Canada. So apparently Canada is one of the key areas that movie needs to be shown. And also I see somebody just wrote, when is it coming to Boston? And these are just a few people in one chat room. I'm not monitoring some of the other chat rooms right now. So the question is, with you guys to really huddle together and do some damage control. I know you guys were supposedly giving back some of the fundings for people who had paid for their tickets. What's the story on that? And is that all squared up? Could you address that for me, please?
Absolutely, yes. Everyone got their money back who returned their ticket. The folks who decided to hold on to their ticket were told that they could save their stub and bring it for the next premiere, which is this evening at 8 o'clock in the same theater. So a lot of people actually held on to their tickets, and they will be attending this evening with those same tickets. And then people that got their money back that want to come tonight are starting fresh and buying the tickets again all over today. So that's how we're doing that right now. Yeah,
well, I saw a press release where they're in New York, they're actually looking to reserve a second movie, a second location within the movie complex. Did that work out?
Yes.
Nice.
The first time we had one theater with the 680 seats, right? And so what happened was a lot of people were able to purchase their tickets in advance. And then other people came to the theater in the hopes of getting a ticket. The line was around the building.
So I heard.
We were sold out, and people were calling me and all of us all day long for tickets. I mean, it's a great feeling, but what happened was a lot of people couldn't get in.
Yeah.
So we actually were very fortunate enough to, this evening, get another theater. so we could hold some more people. So that's an additional, I think it's like 240, I believe.
Yes, 240 I saw in the press. And let me say, Dale, I have to really give you guys a lot of credit, because when the demand on a product is like this, and you're not equipped to accommodate that many people, and now you're looking to add a second, it says that you guys are looking for big things to happen. And I know regarding today, how does it look now with today? Because, normally people might be skeptical that, boy, the first showing did not take place. However, with a second showing, they may have some skepticism. How does it look thus far regarding the showings today?
Can I tell you something? When that incident first happened, we certainly understood the negativity from most people. So they were curious as to why we couldn't show the film. I think we didn't have all the details, so they didn't get all the details at first.
Right.
When we were able to find out why we couldn't get that movie in our hands to show it and be able to give the public the absolute truth as we knew it, they were very, very understanding. So I want to say a lot of people seem to have forgotten, so to speak, of what's happened, and well wishes to Donzo, our director. And their prayers helped a lot as well. And fortunately, everyone still wants to see this movie. The bottom line is they still want to see the movie, and hopefully everyone knows that we would never try to sabotage our own movie with close to 1,000 people waiting outside the door to see it. Why would we do that?
It just would not make sense. Just would not make sense at all.
It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Exactly.
And
so hopefully people are forgiving, pretty much. Rula.
Yeah, I was in Jamaica at the time, right, when I got the news, and I was shocked. I called you from Jamaica. I called Paul Campbell. And I was riding in the bus from Kingston to St. Catherine. And I heard over the news in the bus them talking about the movie, about it not being able to show, and that you guys are looking to give back people their funding. So I think in that light, that was kind of good that you guys jumped on it and really did some damage control. And I really and truly hope that this evening it's a sellout in terms of the turnout, because I know people in Philadelphia asking me about it. It seemed like everybody think I am part of this movie. But, I said to them that, look, man, these guys are trying their darnest best to, produce a product that, people want to see, and it has to be in the best interest of everyone. Both the people are going to look at it, and for you guys who are actually producing it. You are an executive producer for the movie. Now, let's fast forward to Atlanta, which is where I'm at. And there will be a showing on Saturday. Yes,
that's right.
Talk a little about the showing in Atlanta.
Okay, so Lee Danja, who is our tour manager, he's doing a great job. He's setting us up. I believe it's from 1 p.m. on Saturday to 5. We have a meet and greet. Fortunately, we have a bunch of our cast coming down. So they're coming down, and they're going to be at the premiere, which is great. So we have a meet and greet, and then we have a showtime. And I don't know all the details because we've been doing so many things.
Yes, I understand.
I want to say maybe around 6 or 7. Rula, you might even know better than me. They'll premiere the film, and then the film is actually 2 hours and 25 minutes in length.
Wow!
And then after that, we're having an after party at another venue that he got for us, Lee.
Right.
So it's going to be a really, really busy day.
Yeah. Now, one of the things, I spoke with him yesterday, and I asked him the question, how are the tickets going? He says they're selling like hot bread and butter. He says the tickets sales are going quite well. I will be there. And as a matter of fact, one of the other things that has happened, they've actually gotten a different venue for the showing of the movie, which is right next door where they're going to have the meet and greet, which is a plus, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Don't know all the details on that. We all found out last minute, too, that it was switched, but apparently it's been a really good switch, so we're happy about it, We're happy about that.
Well, final question I have for you, Paul Campbell. Will Paul Campbell be here later on?
Yes, I believe Paul Campbell will be there. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let me do this. I'm recording this, and as soon as the show is over, I'm gonna take the poster for it, nab it onto this, and have it up on Facebook so people can know what's going on. I'm gonna share it with about 1,000 people in my email here in Atlanta so that they can know they should come out and see the movie. So,
well, we really appreciate it. You're a fabulous supporter for us, really, Rula.
Well,
we love you for that.
Well, let me say thank you, certainly, and let me thank you in return for sponsoring one of the Partnering with Palace Scholarship, Jamaican Mafia, the movie, which went to Mr. Otto Lecky, who is doing medicine at UA. And we certainly want to thank you for supporting us in getting one of those scholarships. But my key thing is...
Our pleasure. Our pleasure, really. That was an honor for us to be able to do that.
Absolutely. And my key thing here is I know Paul. Paul is a hard worker. He's well respected. And this movie has potential of being a blockbuster movie. It's just a matter if everything falls in place and people see the first couple of showings and the word spreads, the next thing is history. Because I understand after Atlanta, it's supposed to be going to Miami. And you know the folks up in Boston and Philadelphia on the sea. Because I understand you guys are trying to hit the eastern seaboard as much as you can. Correct?
That it was the initial plan, Eastern Seaboard. But I have to tell you, like you were mentioning Canada before, I cannot tell you how many people from Canada have. We're actually speaking to people about doing Canada. So we're definitely going to have Canada, and we have so many people in the UK. So we're working on the UK tour right now, and all over the US.
You just took it out of my mouth, because right now you're being heard on 3 stations in the UK. Mighty Radio.
Absolutely. We're actually working on it right now.
All right. Mighty Radio is in Manchester. One Harmony Radio is in London. And Vibes Urban Station is in Huddersfield. And they're listening to you. And I've gotten requests
We love them.
Yeah. I've gotten requests.
Shout out to the UK.
All right. Big up to all the UK listeners over there. So, folks, you hear it right here. This lady, Dale Foti, is the executive producer of the movie. She is doing all the thing in the back end to make things come together. So, Dale, take 60 seconds just to sum it up for us. For those persons who are skeptical about these type of movies that has so-called violence, there's a strong theme behind this movie. Just sum it up and pull out. See how you can pull out some of these people to come to the movie. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll tell you this. Jamaican Mafia is art imitating life, okay? That's what we like to say. It's a movie.
Right.
It's a movie. And we have a whole bunch of Jamaican celebrities in this movie, and you'll be very entertained. And even though it's violent because it's a story based on someone who is involved in the mob, okay? There's a lot of, I'm going to leave it at this, humor in it.
Oh, okay.
Which lightens up the situation.
Nice. Well, let me say this. The other night, 1:30 in the morning, I got up and I watched Dancehall Queen with Paul Campbell. And he had a famous line that everyone knows throughout the globe. Walk and live, talk and you know what, dead. Any memory lines? Well, maybe I should ask him when I speak to him tomorrow on this one. But normally, there's a line that people remember on a particular movie. I'm going to be able to ask him that because you may not be able to give me that now. But the key thing is they'll be able to see it here in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, one of the questions I've gotten, Dale, after the showing tonight, will it be opened and shown over a period of weeks or is it just a one-time show? And what's the story there?
This particular show in Atlanta and everywhere that we've been going is a one-time show. Is that promoters decide that they would like to have us booked in a theater in their town or city, they come to us with that interest. Okay. So we've been kind of doing this as we go along. But after Atlanta, we were surprised to find out that our tour manager, Lee Danja, booked us for North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, and we sold out immediately.
Wow!
So we've been very blessed. We've been selling out wherever we're going. And let me tell you, we don't know. I keep telling all the guys on the project, brace yourselves because I'm not sure we know how to handle this. And we're thrilled. Trust me.
Wow!
We're thrilled.
Well, let me say, I interviewed Paul about a month ago, and that interview on YouTube has over 5,000 hits. I think 5,500 hits. I believe it. Yeah, what do you call it? The trailer that I got from you guys about 6 weeks ago has something like 130,000 hits on my page. I want to say big up to Diddy Deuce. So look, man, people, there's a buzz on this, and you can imagine when this opening in Jamaica. That's why it's very critical that the showing tonight in New York, the showing here in Atlanta, goes very well because you know Jamaica is just ready to eat it up. My only question then, Say if say in Atlanta tonight or in New York, there's a line stretched 10 miles around the block, and you only have this one showing. Aren't you gonna be forced to try and get a couple more showings for a couple more days?
We have absolutely, Rula. That's a good question. We have every intention of screening in a couple of more places throughout New York for sure.
Okay.
We wanted to premiere there because the cast and crew is mostly from New York. We filmed in New York.
Right.
I live in Connecticut. We filmed in Connecticut as well.
Right.
But New York was where it gave birth, and that's where we wanted to screen it. We will be back. We were offered this September 20th venue in Georgia and then South Carolina.
Right.
We will be back to New York, definitely.
Right. Well, all right then, Dale. Thank you so much for calling in, and we certainly want to wish you and the entire crew the utmost best. I will see you here in Atlanta. I'll be coming to the meet and greet. I'll get a chance to meet you guys.
I can't wait to meet you.
Yes, indeed. And thank you so much for calling in. All right.
Thank you, Rula.
Yes, indeed. And say hi to the crew for me.
Atlanta.
I'm
Can't wait to see you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to segment this little chat here, get it up on YouTube, and I'm gonna be pumping it and so forth. So blessed love and heal up everybody for me. All right.
Thanks for your support. Thank you.
Yes,
Take
indeed.
care now.
All right, blessed. Yes, indeed, folks. That's the one and only Dale Foti. I did not realize she would have called him, but yeah, she did call him once. A big up to her. The big movie everybody's talking about. And we know, say we have to get in Toronto, you know, because if it's not coming to Toronto, a madness. Because you know Toronto Queen office see that up there, you know. Yeah, she's gone. Yes, indeed, 40 minutes after the hour. And we're going to try and get up in Boston, because you know a lot of people up in the Boston office see this, including Miss Beverly Morgan. She's got a big sound of her. She will never come back home. She was my baby. 41 minutes after the hour. And I never thought that we would be living that way. Yes, we're going to talk to Mr. Paul Campbell also.